Where's my tobacco? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Tuesday, I know it's outside of the normal schedule here, but turn down the music here. Turn down the mute. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes. Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I know I said I'd do live streams on Monday, but I uploaded yesterday, so I was like, give it a day. Let it go ahead and go through. And then we'll do a live stream. Turn down the creepy music. Yes. Hello. Love the videos, love the last video so much. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed. Hello, Shanclen, watching from Utah. Yes. Go ahead and comment down below. This is your first time. Shanclen Shadow Productions live streams. This is your first time here. Comment down below where you're watching from. And then, yeah. Here, I answer questions from people. There's a lot of comments out there. I try to get to them, but there's a lot of them. Good morning from Ireland. Great to see you. It's Wednesday here in Ireland. 1:07 a.m. Dang. In what situation should you doctor where you were shot? Does mean my presence will be there after I cross over? Well, if you get shot, you gotta go see a doctor. For sure. Oh, hope you're okay. Watching from Delaware. Monday, Tuesday, same thing. It's the beginning of the week. Yes, still. Utah, Northern California, Virginia, North Carolina. Much love. You rock. Thank you. You rock too. From Iowa. According to Native American lore, what does it mean when a bug flies in your ear? You need to clean your ears. I hate that though. I don't know. Never heard any stories from that. My first time in Texas. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Quebec City. Howdy, Shanclen. What's up? Wonderful video. Thanks from Australia, Tamworth. What's up? Oh, Shanclen, I love the video from it was awesome. I appreciate all of your content you share. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed. Chicago. Do I plan on do I sell or plan on selling like a backpack or medicine bag merch? I sell like a little backpack on my merch. It's like one's a duffel bag and the other one's like an actual backpack. I sell that on my website, so go check that out. Hello from Boston. What's up? I really enjoyed your talk about skinwalkers. Yes, they're very creepy and smelly. It's raining and it's 90 degrees. It's hella humid. I don't like humidity. What's on the agenda today? Chatting. Hanging out. Will I be able to hunt the shooter? I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Oh, go to the local authorities if you were shot, yeah. Love your stories, thank you so much. Have I anything to you in Texas? I have some distant relatives over there, but I've only been to Texas once a month, or twice actually. One's driven through there and the other one visiting. My mom and I are cooking, my little pug is nearby chilling, and you are streaming? Yes. Let your pug watch the stream. Your pug deserves Shanclen Shadow Productions. Yes. Finland here, what's up? Hello from Denver. What's up? Absolutely love your stories. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoy. I got some of your merch you just released. It's so comfy. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you so much for getting some of the merch. Visiting North Carolina 808 here. Usually see you from San Diego. Oh yeah, 3 hours ahead. Can't wait for the time change. It's gonna be happening soon. Then I don't have to upload as early, I guess, for all the West Coast people. Would I come to New Mexico where my grandma lives and do an investigation? LOL, would probably have to pay you, question mark. No. You can send me a DM on, Instagram or email me and talk about it. Thank you for your answer, kind of freaked me out. Of course. Question, what's with Skinwalker Ranch? I get one of these, I need to make a video on Skinwalker Ranch. Deal with Skinwalker Ranch, sacred site, sacred area, a lot of spiritual activity. It's pretty much the gist of it. The older Skinwalker in the story preyed on the vulnerable, kind of like how some gang members recruit. Pretty much. Hello from New Jersey, what's up? Evening, Shanclen, what's up? When am I planning on uploading on my second channel? Very soon, I'm almost done with the video. It's gonna be very cinematic. And yeah, has to look good. Definitely a lot of editing's going into it. I'm from Colorado, what's up? Hello from South Africa. Hello from Phoenix. Damn, I heard y'all got hit with a big old dust storm yesterday. I saw like TikTok videos about it. And just reminded me of Dune, like those sandworms. Have I been gaming recently? Yeah, but I just haven't, I need to get some more horror games. Question on sacred things related to something you discussed previously. Is it common for a medicine man or person, medicine person or healer to use a staff or walking stick as sacred connection to in ceremonies? Yeah. Well, one, a lot of Hothleys are old, so they gotta use walking sticks, but sometimes they bless them out. Yeah. I've been having the most awful nightmares recently about something called a gray man who only appeared and could touch you at night or in a shadow. Yee. Some ash. Burn some sweetgrass and cedar. Put it above your doors and windows. Defend your home. I'm so happy the days are getting shorter. Love the dark. Hell yeah. Same. That means investigations start up soon. Mr. Beast needs to go to the res and get them clean drinking water. Yeah. I've been thinking about that. If like Mr. Beast ever did come to the res. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure he's thought about it, but like he has to probably get permissions from the tribes to do it. And when it comes to that stuff, sometimes tribal government is not the best to work with. A lot of times. Shoot, if you got like a bunch of families like solar or water pumps and stuff, wells, that'd be really cool. Homes. We have NHA housing and stuff, but or just like basic repairs or just water and electricity would pretty much be the best thing. Your upload was very knowledgeable and enjoyed the lesson at the end as well. Thank you so much for enjoying. Yeah, it was definitely brought a different perspective to me in my life at the time. Love your content, brother. Question: do you and Hero still go on hunts or go in the woods together anymore? No, he does his own thing. I do mine. On TV, when they were investigating skinwalkers, this woman told the investigators that skinwalkers have cloven feet. Is that true? If so, do they have them in human form too? No. They don't. That's probably like a different being. Human form, they have normal feet, and then when they change, they have the feet of whatever animal skin they have. So yeah. Whenever I hear Skinwalker Ranch, I think of them out in a pasture like Yahoo or you. Yeah. I don't know. I've never been out there, but close to it. And yeah, I've heard from people who have been out there, and I asked them that too, and they're like, it's just kind of like all the other sacred sites that's out there in the world. They got a lot of spiritual energy and stuff, so they get a lot of spirits, aliens. Yeah, I'm probably sure at one point skinwalkers used to go out there, but not really anymore, just because there's a lot of cameras everywhere. Watching from the foothills of North Carolina, we love Shanclen Shadow Productions. Can you please explain to me the difference between a skinwalker and a shapeshifter? Skinwalker is a form of a shapeshifter. It's like I say we're all human beings, but then you can break it down to like race, gender. You know, you can break it down even further to people's names, where they come from by state. You know, so shapeshifter is kind of like a really broader term. Skinwalker is a shapeshifter, but yeah. I saw the videos of the dust storm. Yeah, it's crazy. We are sandworms here in Phoenix, Arizona. It's what do they call that place? Arrakis? But it was known by an older name, Dune. It's pretty much Phoenix. Finally caught a live stream. Hello from Colorado. Thanks for making this channel. I just sent it to my friend to help her out. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for sharing. And welcome to the stream. I love the fall. The change in leaves are so beautiful. Yeah, the other night it was funny. I went on a drive and turned on the heater. I was just like, it's fall season. Just kidding. No, not yet, but it's getting there. No more 100+ degree weather. Well, hopefully. Knock on wood, you know. How's it going there, brother? It's going good. Hanging out with everyone. Hello from Stokesdale, North Carolina. My mom and I love your channel. Good vibes, good stories. Always glad to see a new upload. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed. Welcome to the stream. Great, thank you. I'll reach out. Early sunrise caught in the res at my grandparents. Oh, nice. It's like small on this thing, so I can't really see. Will getting Tetadine and cedar from herbal native stores work? I'm in the city and don't get to go back home as often and as I could get some. Yeah, you just gotta pray with it and bless it off. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Locations where you're at. Is there someone you want to do an investigation with? Jesus. And then, who else? Santa would be pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool collab. And AI Bigfoot. That'd be pretty cool. How do you say buy me something in Dana so I can ask every live? I do not know how to say that yet. Still learning. You gotta buy me something. You should come to Morongo Thunder and Lightning Powwow. It'll be my baby's first powwow. Always good medicine. After I hit up the casino in Morongo, maybe. The experience you told a few months ago, what does it mean when a skinwalker are in spiritual form also? Why are they afraid of dogs? Dogs are very spiritual animals. They can see into the spiritual world and affect them too. So that's why there are protectors in our tribe. Are they in spiritual form? Yes and no. They can be like full spiritual, they can be full physical. Just depends. They can be both. Greetings from Scotland, what's up? Hello, good evening, Shanclen, what's up? What's basic protections I should have, all homes should have? Well, at least from our tribe, ash is one, sweetgrass, cedar, sword, guns, and an axe. Yes. What's my thoughts on Gathering a Nation's Last Dance happening in 2026? I think it's a funny name, The Last Dance. I think there's some movies that were called that. I don't know. But maybe it's a good thing just because a lot of people were profiting off it that weren't really benefiting indigenous people maybe. Yeah, there's people that got prize money from dancing and stuff, and people got help with giveaways and everything, but overall, yeah, I went last year. A lot less people than the year before, so I'm probably not gonna go this year. I'm just like, it's really expensive. And it's just like, dang, it's crazy. Can skinwalkers be male or female? Both. The Phoenix native watching in St. John's. What's up? Good to see you again, Shanclen. What's up? When is another investigation happening? Soon. It's almost cool enough for me to walk around outside with my armor and not pass out. I have a few falcons that show up at my house. What's spiritual meaning when a hawk or falcon shows up at the home? It's giving you blessings. Or maybe it's hungry and there's food at your place, but yeah. They have the ability to give blessings, so just bless yourself with them, and it's always good to see them. Dun, dun, dun. You told a story the other day about the Skinwalker story, and the kid that didn't like his father kind of reminded me of the story of Opaichi? Sorry if I said that wrong. I'll have to look that up. Good answer. If I can go back in time, I would go hang out with Jesus. Yes. Have a tobacco smoke with him. And ask him really what's going on. And what do you really want people to do? Did I just say Santa? Yes, I did. Thoughts on Project Fear? I do not know what that is. Tell me. I love the cryptids and hearing about Dogman. The Skinwalkers are really evil and awesome to watch. Also learn about them. Yes. It's not a good thing though. Should I get up offering a person that does my tattoo? I do. Just beyond financially, like pay the fee, but also give them something too. Yes. Just remembered a question from your last video. I assume some skinwalkers must be female, but given your description, that sounded like a potential for abuse by elder skinwalkers. Is that true? Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's kind of in their nature to be evil. Love your content, bro. I'm always watching them. Thank you. Glad you enjoy. Could you tell the Opechi story? It sounds wonderful being narrated in your voice. I'll have to look into it. I'm not too sure what that is. Legend himself. What's up, sir? You're the legend. Welcome to the stream. Doing good. Will you bring open to... Will I be open to visiting Guatemala? Can join the Mayans for ceremonies. That'd be pretty cool. I'd be down. I don't have a passport though. Loved your news video. Thank you so much. Really love your channel and your content. I wish I could send a monetary thanks on YouTube. I have options, but I'm not forcing you to. If you can, it'd be much appreciated. All the funds and donations on this channel go right back into the channel, and food and electricity. Yes. I do this full time now, so getting by. Hello everyone from Northern Indiana, what's up? Greetings from Japan, what's up? What time is it in Japan? Hi brother from an Italian living in the Republic of Ireland. Love you and your culture and your people. Thank you. Thank you. I want to go to Ireland someday. Do I have any Pukwidgie stories? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what those are. I was watching a video. A guy said he danced at gathering and they were kind of sketch with his pay. I'd imagine so, yeah. I mean, like, I think Gathering of Nations used to be good, but just kind of went down a weird path. I love your newest video. Thank you so much. It is super hot, yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. Shanclen Shadow Lodge getting a new video soon. Yes, I'm working on a Silversmith video, so that one's gonna be coming out here very soon. I've got most of the cuts done. I just gotta add B-roll, make it flow good, fix the audio and the music, and it's good to go. So, yes, it's gonna be a good one. And then I'm gonna start going on some travel vlogs since it's cooling down now to the res and doing stuff too. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be very interesting. If you haven't yet, go subscribe to Shanclen Shadow Lodge. It's my second channel. Less spooky stuff. Do some gaming videos and other. It's more of my production work, I guess you can kind of say, on there. My Mexican indigenous heritage believes in a wall similar to skinwalkers. Yes, I have heard of those beings. Hello from East Oakland, Comanche Nation here. What's up? Welcome to the stream. With all your experience with battling the supernatural, can you feel bad or evil vibes off certain people as well? Oh yeah, all the time. That's why you see me looking all pissed off all the time. You come up and say hi, I'll shake your hand, I guess. What's the symbolism of the bald eagle? So the bald eagle is one of the chief blessing spirits, I guess. They're one of the most powerful ones that are out there. So they bring the most blessings. They know a lot of ceremonies, and their feathers that they have are very powerful and beautiful. But be careful. If you're not indigenous, you can go to federal jail if you have possession of an eagle feather. Federally legal to have those. So, but yeah, seeing one, bless yourself, and yeah, just be careful out there. Love all the stories. Thank you so much. What's up? What up? Do I ever plan to do exclusive story time session in the future? For members only? Yeah, for sure. Thank you for reminding me to get sweetgrass. I need some too, so if there's anyone in Montana or Canada that has sweetgrass, hook Shanclen up. I'm running out. Almost use it all. Almost gone. So many blessings needed. Did I hear about the cow herd that raided a marijuana farm? The stakes were never higher. Yes. Now I have. Significance of dream capture. From what I know, they're supposed to, you hang it above your bed, and they're supposed to catch bad dreams. But if the person that made it didn't have the right mindset or intent, then yeah, it can actually give you bad dreams. So that's why whenever you get spiritual regalia or anything like that, always make sure you get it from someone you know, or that you know that you get it from someone with a good heart. Am I familiar with Skinwalker Ranch from Utah? Yeah, I talked about it a little bit earlier, so go rewind it a little bit. You'll be able to hear me talk about it. Also live in Los Angeles, California. What's up? Say the options to donate support you. I will. Your videos make my workday better. I'm glad. It's 9:30 a.m. That's not too early. It's cool though. The Anishinaabe story of the Opeechee, the Robin, that's a story if you want to read it. But I got to get one of those boot to the demon face t-shirts. Yes. Yeah, we have new merch out. Everybody, thank you for reminding me. New merch, boot to the face, hashtag boot to the face t-shirts are now live on the Shanclen Shadow Productions merch store. So if you guys want to purchase one, go right on ahead and head over to the shop. Greetings from Oregon, what's up? And yes, I'll look up that story, and if it's really good, it's got to be top tier perfect for me to bring it onto the channel. Just kidding, no. I'll check it out. Is the whole crew gonna be there for the next investigation? I don't know how long I typically try to keep the investigations like around an hour-ish. So yeah, we'll have to see. And will the crew be there? Yes, they will. Is it possible to interrupt a Skinwalker ritual by accident? An experience years ago. The story is pretty long, so can't write it here. Yeah. Just be ready to run. What do you know about what to look out for in Tucson, Arizona, specifically Mount Lemon? Well, that one's another spiritual place too. You're gonna run into a lot of spiritual beings. There's gonna be a lot going in and out, maybe good and bad. So just whenever you go out there, if you go hike or hang around, give a tobacco offering. Make sure nothing follows you. Wedgies are... I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Are small humanoid creatures in Wampanoag and other Eastern folklore. I gave a story about little people from what I've experienced. So yeah, it's kind of out of my region that you mentioned. So not 100% sure where I can get some information on that. I don't really know. Sorry. What's the time span between transformation of a skinwalker from man to beast, vice versa? 2 seconds. 2.3578 seconds. Just depends on how powerful you are. Changes. Sometimes if you're brand new at it, it'll take a while. So, yeah. Are the Great Lakes areas mostly Anishinaabe? I'm not sure. I've never been there. Shanclen, if you come to Ireland, let me know. I will meet you at the airport with bells on. On a different note, I would love to use Sage regularly, but some people say it can be dangerous. Is that true? That'd be really cool if I do go to Ireland. Maybe I can do a ghost hunt out there with all the Ireland fans out there, because I know there's a lot of you out there. Shout out Ireland. Sage, check out my Truth of Smudging video. I discussed that in depth on that one. Favorite hair gel. I do not use hair gel. Hair gel gives me it's like it gets my hair like I don't like the feeling of it being like all hard and then like, you know, like get flakes and shit, you know? Like my skin unfortunately is very sensitive to like a lot of chemicals out there, so yeah, just do shampoo and conditioner and then just wet it, and if it gets messy, it gets messy. That's why I wear a bandana all the time. All my little hairs go whoosh, all tickling my face and shit. So I wear a bandana. Yeah. I saw a news blurb from Albuquerque. I think next year is the last time it's going to be held, Gathering of Nations. Yeah, it's probably going to be the last one, but there's other powwows everywhere. So, or there's like bigger ones over near the Montana area, North and South Dakota area. Oklahoma has, I heard, has some good powwows. So, got to do a little bit of driving to see what I can do. Tuesday stream, yes, because I uploaded yesterday. I didn't want to do an upload and then do a live stream right after, so Tuesday is not the new thing. Just got a little last video I uploaded yesterday took a little bit more time and energy out of me, so I wanted to make sure it was good. So yeah, that's why that one is late, super late. Skinwalkers, they were residing in the res, right? The reason I'm asking is I got into a confrontation with somebody about the Skinwalker and Shapeshifter. That's why I'm asking. Yeah. We're at least near there. We can go outside a little bit, but yeah. I'm half Navajo, Cheyenne, Comanche. You are a great representation of our culture. Wish you continue blessings and success. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. I know someone in Arizona who grows it organically, but a little pricey. No, thank you. Those ones from up north, really green, really healthy. It smells really good. I met some people that were so toxic I got a headache. I know in less than 5 minutes what kind of person people are. I look into your soul. Nice. Oh, I lost track of where I was. Hang on. The chat updated. I heard Wally from Navajo Teachings learned a traditional Irish song to sing to his granddaughter. Ooh, that's cool. Sadly, we had a case where pesticides in farmers' field killed 20 bald eagles. It was the most heartbreaking thing. Tri-state bird rescue tried to save them. Oh, that's sad. When am I gonna come to Japan and see all the shrines, buildings, artifacts, traditions that are 1,000+ years old? Go right now. Yeah. No. Yeah, I gotta save up money, get a passport, and then fly over there. And if I do stay over there, I want to be over there like 3-4 weeks and just try to see as much as I can. Maybe go 2 weeks, and because I know it's just gonna fly by when I go there, and it's just like I'm not even gonna be able to see everything. I've been doing firekeeper duty and ceremony learning from my Lakota teacher about the fire. Anything you could add, Sean? Well, pretty sure he's told you everything. I don't want to share too much on here, but you can never have too much wood. I'll tell you that. It's always good to have wood ready. That's all I have to say about that. Never know when you're gonna have ceremony. Can I do some stories about Southern African lore? I would if I knew about them. I only kind of really speak about stuff I know, and yeah, because it kind of defeats the whole purpose of what my whole channel is talking about. Is like third-party people talking about stories and stuff, but they never lived it, saw it, experienced it, or learned it from the source. So yeah, unfortunately, not yet. Hey, Shush is in the live. What's up? Hello from Denmark. What's up? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the chat updated. Greetings from Aurora, Colorado. I so appreciate you and your gift you have for educating, spooking me the fuck out, and warming my heart, sometimes to the point of tears, all in one video. Thank you. Glad you enjoy the content. Does 3i/Atlas have any significance in native prophecies? Did you mean AI? My apologies. If it's 3i/Atlas, I do not know what that is. Do I have any stories on hummingbird or dragonflies? Hummingbirds are very, very cute, powerful animals too. Dragonflies, I love dragonflies because they get rid of mosquitoes. So if you see a dragonfly, don't kill it. Let it do its thing. That's A from North Dakota. What's up? Am I familiar with a YouTube channel called Bedtime Stories? It's hosted by a retired psychiatrist turned paranormal enthusiast and investigator. I have not. I'll have to check it out. W. Ireland. Yes. What's up? Hope all is well. Question, do skinwalkers leave tracks in the dirt? Yes, and the ones that are good don't. They know where to walk. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, what's up? Maria sent $20. Thank you so much. I'm so behind on the whatchamacallit, on the chat. I'm trying to read as fast as I can, everybody. I'm sorry, but you'll get a shout out in my next video. Thank you so much for your donation. Okay. Chat updated again. Sorry. I never met any native people, and I met hella people, but never a native person. I only did one time, and then he just disappeared. I only got his name. His name is Shield. Oh, nice. Well, you met me now. What's up? Welcome to the stream. And yeah, we're all hanging out, having a good time. I just looked at the boots of the face merchandise. Hilarious. I do the same thing, lol. Tuesday stream is great. Hell yeah. Got a lot of good people in here. What are some things to look for in a dream catcher to know if it's a good one or a bad one? Well, I mean, make sure it has no blood on it. No teeth. Flesh. I mean, those are obvious giveaways, but most of them, you can kind of touch them and feel them, see how their energies are. And yeah, that's how I pretty much get my spiritual items. Watching while doing math homework. Hell yeah. Alright. What is 2i times 34 parenthesis 4x plus 2 parenthesis equals 5x? Solve it. Do I know the answer? I used to know it. I used to be good at calculus, but yeah, I don't know anymore. What's my thoughts on peyote? The holy herb, holy medicine. Any thoughts on future plans for the channel, like possibly doing interviews or a Q&A with your Your brother or other spiritual warriors, upload of a group story sharing would be interesting. I don't work with my brother no more. And future stuff, maybe. Still trying to grow here, so trying to get everything kind of financially okay to where I can actually start having enough to more than just survive. And then I can start going out and doing cool stuff like that. That'd be a really cool idea. I'm into the live stream, what's up? Do skinwalkers have connections with aliens? No, skinwalkers are too primitive. I'll be a giant in Japan. Yeah, you made it to live stream, what's up? Dragonflies in Japanese traditions are supposed to be the spirits of the dead returned to Earth. Ooh. And they're protecting you. Yes. So, protect the dragonflies. Bedtime story rocks. What does a white owl represent? Still death. At least in our culture. These things all, the things I'm speaking about and everything are just like representations of stuff I know from my tribe. Could mean to something totally different in other people. Like Harry Potter, it's a messenger. Gives you mail. Yeah. Don't kill any bugs, it has a purpose. I want to ask the creator, what's the purpose of mosquitoes? 3i/Atlas is an interstellar comet passing us by us soon. Oh, nice. I'll have to look into that. But if it lands here, I'll make a sword out of it. Avatar reference. How do I get stronger spiritually so I can defend myself against demons? First off, know yourself mentally, spiritually, and physically. Just like in the video I talked about. Do that, you have a great foundation. Salt Lake, what's up? I haven't been keeping up. You still doing exploring videos with your crew? Not recently, just because it's hot. So, it's cooling down soon though, but we'll get investigations going. Would you say the depiction of a thunder beings in the movie Dreamkeeper is accurate? Yeah. Just really like built dudes, you know. Yeah. Dragonflies are also considered the symbols of strength and courage in Japan because they can't move backwards. It's interesting. It's good to know. It's good teaching. Thank you. Do I live on the res still? It's right over the hill. Border town. Have I ever been outside and feel the energy switch? Yeah. A lot of times. Do I know any spirits that will hunt and don't leave Do I know of any spirits that will hunt and don't leave tracks and also travel in groups? There's a lot of them. I mean, when you become a hunter like that, and you're hunting, you gotta cover your tracks. Know where to walk. Be light-footed. Sometimes you can run in the trees, too. Welcome. I need to cleanse my house. Evil, I don't want to admit it, but it might be here. Where do I start to get rid of them? You can start with an offering, then watch my how to make ash video, and then how to defend yourself video. Maybe I should just make a playlist on how to help people. That'd be really good. Start there, and then play Everything is Awesome by Lego Movie and blast the shit out of it. So much so that you piss it off and it just leaves. Yes. Hey, Santana with a $17 donation. Thank you. Behold, LOL. A small gift from me to you. My PS, my small kitten Muzon said hi. That's a cool name for a cat. Who's excited for Demon Slayer Infinity Castle coming out in a couple weeks, at least here in the US? I'm excited for it. Evil being was hovering over me whilst in bed, projected a creepy face in my head, used my bundles to kick it out. Realized I didn't cast protections when I did the rune reader earlier, SMH. You live and you learn, you live and you learn. Crows, good or bad? At least in our culture they're bad, but other cultures are good. Just depends on where you are. Some dude said Mount Rushmore is called the Six Grandfathers, and the natives first came out from the mountain, from the underground. Can you say something about that? Mount Rushmore is one of those places that was a sacred mountain. I don't know the full story about it. I'd have to ask my northern grandpas and grandmas about that, but I've never been there. So maybe I can, next time I see him or talk with him, I can ask him about that. Okay. Lost my spot again. My apologies. I love butterflies that also contain spirits of loved ones. Same with male cardinals. Cardinals. Need a swig here. Are my parents still alive? And if they are, yo. Yeah, they are. Would I become a skinwalker myself? No. That's gross. I ain't got the knees for it. I ain't got the knees for it. That's all I gotta say. Sergeant Major 77 Silver with a $20 donation. Yeah, add you to the list here. I wish I could share some of the shrimp and rice I'm making with you. I feel a lot of what was in your last video, as I have come to be the one in my life who speaks to people who are hurting and helping them. Shrimp and rice actually sounds pretty good. But thank you so much for enjoying that, and thank you so much for the donation too. Yeah, it's one of those things that gives people a lot of perspective. Like when you run into somebody who's pissed off and angry, maybe they're having a bad day, you know? So kill them with kindness, I guess. I don't know the terms, but I met a healer while some bad stuff was happening to my relatives. When I asked about me, he told me I have a gift and need to find out what it is. Should I pursue this? It's up to you. It's your choice, if you want to or not. And if you choose to, then the gift will present itself to you in a way that you'll understand. New here, what am I watching? Just chatting, talking to people. Welcome to the stream. People who have questions, I try to answer them here. Just because there's a lot of comments in my videos and I can't get through all of them, unfortunately. Hello from Custer, South Dakota. What's up? Yes, ma'am. Gave me $10. Thank you so much. Hey. Hello. Thank you for your donation. Shall add you to the shout out video. Hello from Virginia. What's up? Would I ever consider collabing with Sam and Colby? Maybe. I have a public ghost hunt in the woods here in Michigan on the 13th of September. Nice. Good luck with it. But it's gonna be nice and cool up there. Love the content. What's the craziest thing you've ever heard about the Superstition Mountains? Well, this one is actually a story about a guy that trained me up to do the ghost tours in Vulture City a while back. He said he did an investigation up there and he ran into somebody, or he didn't run into somebody, but he was telling me that after their investigation was done, all the cameras and everything were put away, that he went to go relieve himself, use the restroom, outside of the car on the side of the road, and he saw some dude walking around with a green lantern out there. like a lantern with a green flame in it. A green lantern. He saw Ryan Reynolds. No. A lantern that had a green flame in there walking toward him. He freaked out, got in the car, and the thing disappeared. So, yeah. I want to go check that out. Good evening, what's up? I'll subscribe, bro. Seems like a chill channel. Thank you. Welcome. Lots of creepy content on here. Am I ever able to make it out to Denver March powwow or other Colorado powwows? Denver is one pretty huge now, but still encounter lots of smiles and good vibes. That's good. Yeah, when I used to live over in Denver, I went to Denver March once. It was huge. It was bigger than Gathering of Nations, so it had vendors like all the way around the whole stadium. And yeah, it was good. Good. Really liked it. Good vibing music always works. I can't stand it. Yes. Play some K-pop Demon Hunters. Golden. Yep. Put Baby Shark, it'll leave. I'm excited to see the new Demon Slayer. Hell yeah. Are you a movie buff? I like movies, but I don't have a lot of time to watch as much as I want to, unfortunately. I just got done watching Kingdom on Netflix. First time watching it. It's like a Korean zombie TV show. That was really good. Then I watched Taboo on Amazon with what's his name? Tom Hardy. That was a good movie too. It reminded me of Peaky Blinders a little bit. Still good though. Thank you so much. I will do my best to get to know myself mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay, I will make an offering. I don't know what, but I'll watch your videos on how to make ash and defend. Thank you, boss. Or alien craft. Atlas the comment or alien craft. If it's aliens, fucking bring it on. Give me like a machine. It's like a 3D printer, but it makes food. Anything I could ever dream or want, and it makes it. And get one in every household in the world. The world will be better. Just no weapons or anything. Good night, Shanclen. See you in the live stream later, my friend. Ahoo. Thank you for joining. Good night. Parents are still alive. You're so lucky. Thank you. I know. I try to cherish them every day. Origin story of the Thunderbird. Yes, I did make a Thunderbird video, so go check that out. The origin, though? I don't think y'all ready for that. Just kidding. Finally caught you alive. Yes, I am alive. Welcome to the stream. Oh, thing updated. Okay, so if I missed your comment, my apologies. The thing just updated, so yeah. Do I ever get hot in your armor? Yes, that's why I'm not investigating in the summer, because Arizona's hot over here. Hayden Lewis with a $5 donation. Watching the stream while working on an essay. Nice. I always hated writing essays in high school. So for everyone who doesn't know, I went to high school, and then I did like one summer of college, and then I went into the solar industry, construction and stuff. So never went to college because never understood what I wanted to do, so I didn't want to waste money. So yeah, YouTube. You should check out the interview story of Matt Emick and his dog man encounter. His encounter stories is intense. I'll check it out. Mimi Madrid with the $20 donation. Finally caught alive after a year watching from SoCal. What's up? Welcome to the stream and thank you for your donation. Yes, all of you will get a shout out in my next video. Thank you so much. Odd times these days. Can't thank you all enough for your donations. Dun, 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 dun. In Taoist culture, the liver is where anger comes from because the imbalance in the body can see it in the eyes, but eyes are the key into the liver and spirit. Ooh. That's why I don't drink. Yeah, just kidding. Shia with the $20 donation. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Thank you so much. Thank you for your knowledge and content. As a young urban native, I've learned more from you than from my own family about your teaching. So thank you so much for that. Many blessings and love. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's kind of, I understand that all completely. You want to try to learn some stuff, but it's almost like you got to catch them in a perfect mood to be able to learn stuff. So yeah, I've learned a lot in these years. So try to share what I know. So yeah, future generations can learn something. I was recording in my woods and I looked back at the footage and I saw what looked like a coyote type of figure, but it was like really blurry around it and it was just standing there. Eee. Probably a spirit. Has that aura energy coming off of him. Fun fact, copper makes fire green, and there are other minerals that will do it, but copper is mostly known. Ooh, nice. I remember I went camping with one of my bros. I went with him to go hunting with his family, to go get some elk. And then Walmart had like those packs of like the multicolor flame things, and we tried it. It's pretty cool. Have I been to Mount Shasta, California? Did you know it's very sacred? You're not supposed to go beyond a certain point at Mount Shasta. I have not been there, but maybe I can make a trip out there. Hello from North Norfolk, UK. Welcome. People from all over the world are watching. That's cool. I'm smoking a Black & Mild 2 in the New Orleans. Nice. New Orleans? New Orleans or New Orleans? I don't know. I had a buddy that was from over there. He called it New Orleans. So, it's Black & Mild time. AB with a $20 donation. Thank you so much. Shanclen, I've only ever seen something once in my life. When I was young, I was chasing my little bros and I fell back on my butt. I think it was a sign. Yeah, sometimes they'll give you signs out there, like that. They'll kind of just show up and be all, you know, but probably for protection. I remember seeing this one TikTok video. I don't know if it was real or not. Somebody was driving on a road and then like a bird like flew in front of the car. And then they slowed down because they didn't want to hit the bird, and then I guess like the road ended. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Spirits have a way of coming about like that. What is the importance of tobacco smoke? In our tribe, it's one of the sacred herbs that we have here. So we use it a lot in ceremonies to pray to the spirits. So whenever we use it for doctoring too, smoke goes inside of you, sees everything. You don't know how to put into English words. Comes out, you exhale, and then when the smoke leaves, and then it just disappears, goes into the spirit world, so it carries your prayer. Yes. Why did your tribe hate the Utes so much, and why did your tribe gave them Skinwalker curse, which would later become Skinwalker Ranch over the years? It's not a curse. And the Utes and Navajos used to beef territory wars, hunting and stuff back in the day. But you know, Skinwalker Ranch was just named that because Skinwalker is a catchy name. How do I protect my new home? Also, I adore you. Thank you. You can go to how to make ash video, and I'll probably just do a video on basic protections on the home. You do that and then you should be good. So say keep an eye out for that. Santana Gold Met, thank you so much. Yes. Goal achieved. Woo! Thank y'all so much for the donations. Solar, hell yeah. What's the most sacred animal in Navajo culture? I don't know. They're all pretty sacred. We don't really try to hold one more sacred than the other. All created equally. The greatest noob with a $5 donation. Thank you so much. My mom would try to attract a brownie by leaving out some honey and crackers for it. The house would sometimes have a mess cleaned when we were out. Oh no. Honey and crackers. I like honey and crackers. Celebration. Drifting in the ether. Or eighth, or I don't know if I said that right, sorry. Colleges can give you a questionnaire that'll give you jobs, majors, and that jive with your personality. I wish I knew that. My high school never gave me that option. They're like, go somewhere, do something. I was gonna go into like engineering and stuff, and like construction engineering, and then I was like, meh. Because once I got into calculus, they introduced imaginary numbers. I was done. We now have this thing called an imaginary number. It's not even real. So find out the math problem. Carmen Ross with the $5 donation. Thank you so much. You got a shout out in my next video as well. Hey, hope you're doing fine. Love your videos and hope you continue the great work. Greetings from Austria. What's up? Mount Shasta is beautiful. Haven't been in a few years. Gotta go check it out. Yeah, I've heard a couple times that people say I should go over there, so maybe I'll make a trip over there. Of course, when it's cooler. I've been working out a lot, so I can test my gains. Little to no cardio, though, so that'll be my cardio. Could I sing one of the blessing songs or any? Not right now, no. But maybe in future investigations, yes. Where do I get my tobacco? I get it from a local tobacco shop around here. So yeah, they sell like loose tobacco, then like Black Miles I just get at a gas station. But a lot of times if it's for ceremonial stuff, I get tobacco that grows locally where I'm from. Out of the ground. Gila National Forest. Ooh. All these awesome places. Mount Shasta is on my bucket list. Have you been to the Superstition Mountains, Shanclen? And if so, how is the aura and energy coming off those mountains? It's Apache land, so I've driven through there. So just some places, it's like doesn't feel welcoming just because you gotta have like certain spiritual clearance to get to certain places, but it's beautiful and a lot of creepy stuff happens out there. Greetings from Sweden. What's up? Oh, chat updated. Sorry, everybody. Natural tobacco without nicotine. Yes. I think all tobacco has nicotine in it, though. Have I seen The Old Ways? It's on Netflix. Mexican Bruja, Badassery, and Demons. Good movie. That was a good movie. I watched that a while ago. Saw it in the eye. It's all... Sometimes when I get too close to falling off something, I feel a heavy hand in front of me push me back and a cold presence beside me. You were saved. Yes. Have I ever heard or seen a porcupine skinwalker? An actual porcupine? No, but has spikes in it that looks like a porcupine? Yeah. Just gotta get a spear. I never used calculus a day in my life. I have used Pythagorean theorem though. That was one thing I learned, like how to square off things when I was putting up solar arrays. That was like probably the only thing I learned in math. Basic construction measurements. How to convert inches to feet, feet to yards, and how to count. Yeah. May the Creator protect you and bless you many times over this day today. Thank you. Many blessings to you too as well. Best ways to kill a skinwalker with a hug. Just really strong hug. As someone who does that every day for my job, you made the right choice avoiding construction management. It's chaos most of the time. Yeah, I was doing management in the solar industry. I was a regional manager doing like solar designs for like I was like I had like 5 states underneath me. It was gnarly. Yeah, I was definitely not in a good headspace. Come visit Sweden. How America is these days, yes. Just get me out of here for a couple months. I'll be alright. I'll come back when everything blows over. Have a cold pint. Wait for everything to blow over. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. I have to finish dinner. Good to stop by and listen though. Thank you. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm almost 37 and just started to learn about our nature, like learning all the trees and mushrooms. It's never too late, guys. Yes. It's always a good time to learn. How important is sage to you? It's very important. It's got a lot of healing abilities, a lot of medicine with it, so very important. Got a new house in UK, North Norfolk, and it's crazy beautiful. Thanks for being here. I'm trying to protect my new. Nice, welcome, and good luck with that too. Love all your videos, man. They help me sleep. Thank you. I'm glad they help you sleep. Yes. I need to order some of your merch. Been meaning to. Go for it. Which spirit box do I use? I use Necrophonic on the app. Only reason why I do that is I know when a spirit box is legit when it starts speaking native out of it. So it works somehow. I never like my very first investigation I ever did. I bought like this cheap $10 app, and it started speaking Navajo to me, and I was like, "There's no way this app knows Navajo." Have I heard about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Fuck yeah. No, I haven't. Anything with numbers makes my brain shut off. Yes. Have I watched the 1982 movie The Thing? Yes, I have. Really good movie. Really good movie. Being a monster hunter is probably the coolest job ever. If we got paid to do it. Yeah. And there were more monsters for us to hunt. Yeah. That'd be cool. I do a lot for the world. Thank you. I try. What's up from Apollo Reservation in Southern California? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Come to Canada. I need to. I bet it's a lot cooler up there. What was my first paranormal experience and how old were you? I'm pretty sure I was a baby, but lots of things happened when I was young. I had a lot of them. I know a couple times I mentioned them in some of my videos, so yeah. I can't remember the very first one though. I was born to it. Excellent Shaun of the Dead reference. Yes! Someone got it. How would I deal with a dogman or werewolf if if one started tearing up your area? Gonna need a bigger gun. That's all I gotta say. A bigger sword. Traps, food, and thermal. Yep. Sage or Palo Santos, which one works better in your opinion? Do they do different stuff? Yeah, they do different stuff. It's like asking like what's better, Claritin or Advil? It's like medicines that they use for different stuff, so both really good. Yeah. Did I get your email? The photo of the thunder beings in the storm over Comanche, Oklahoma. I have not checked my I've gotten a lot of emails, so I'm trying to get through them as best I can, so I'll keep an eye out for it. Do I have a live investigation? I want to, but I need to get, if I am gonna do something like that, I gotta get like Starlink mobile, I guess. I'm gonna do something like that, because a lot of places I go to in the res, it's like there's no service. So I tried doing one at the haunted bridge, but yeah, the service there was really shoddy. So yeah. AB with another $10 donation. Thank you so much. Can the witches tell who is pure in heart? Yeah. I mean, if they're good witches, yeah. Love your videos. I learned a lot. I'm actually growing ritual tobacco I purchased from a small Native American store. It's growing, but not sure when it's done and how to dry it. There's a whole process on that, but that's good that you're actually growing your own tobacco. And I would just try to look up YouTube videos and everything. I gotta ask my grandpa on how to do that, because he's the one that kind of does it, and you got to catch him in a good mood to learn stuff. Shanclen, what is the creepiest, scariest natural you have been through in your life that made you feel that way? Scariest natural? Trying to think of what you meant by that. Scariest thing I've probably been through, almost dying multiple times. That's pretty scary. Maybe fear training, trying to get over fear was one of the scariest things ever. When you first start to do the trainings and stuff like that, you got to go through certain trainings to almost make yourself numb to being fear or scared. Yeah. I don't know. Seeing death, bodies, stuff. Yeah. Stuff like that. Pretty scary. While you're at it, come to New Zealand. I'll introduce you to the Kiwi tradition known as pub crawl. I want to go to New Zealand and just dress up as like Legolas and just ride a horse and run around. I just got saved from homelessness. It was so close to the system is designed for me to fail, but it's not God's plans for me, and I succeeded. Their plan failed. Nice. Congratulations to you. It's always a good feeling when you have a home. Thanks, heck yeah. I saw a few of your videos. I'm a believer and a fellow ghost hunter here in New Mexico. Nice. I'm glad I was able to help. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. What does it mean when you watch a video about a forest shadow type people and they detect you? From a video, they know you're thinking about them. So yeah, just careful when you go to the forest. Does it work with the internet off? Like a live stream? You need internet for sure if you want to do a live stream. Yeah. Oh, does it work with internet off? Yeah, yeah. You're talking about the spirit box. I'm sorry. Yeah, it does. There is no way that any spirit box apps would know the indigenous language. They are just not programmed for it. Exactly. That's what made me believe or no. Thanks for your podcast finally, dude. You answered a lot of questions for me, especially to protect myself and when no one would or wouldn't say, especially with paranormal. That I was able to assist. Besides tobacco, I'm growing what else would I need to grow to add make offering tobacco? Squash is good too. Squash and fruits, veggies, sage is also good too. Have some sage, you can like boil it and then drink the water. Help with your stomach and system like that if you have stomach issues. Smelling it would also be good too. There's a lot of uses. Sweetgrass, another good one too. Favorite fast food restaurant to eat at? Cane's. Cane's for sure. Me and my family appreciate you. I feel I had some kind of pango deer like being in the UK. Yee. Yeah, when it comes to other countries stuff, I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure you put steeled flesh. All right. You should totally have an in-person meeting with your fans. One of these days. One of these days. Hopefully soon. Hey, what's up, brother? What's up? Just stopping in for a quick hello before heading back to my forge. Hope the live stream goes well and much love. Thank you so much, man. Good luck with the forge. Oh, everything updated. Yeah, I learned a lot from you, and I'm also going to start doing my own protection ash. Nice. Get the protections going. Shanclen, love the channel. Keep up all the great work, man. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying. You getting Battlefield 6 when it comes out? Fuck yeah. That was a fun game. What's the scariest lands I've been on and where were they? None from this realm. Lands itself don't make me scary. It's what's in those lands is what scares me. May the Great Spirit bless you always. Thank you. Many blessings to you too. I'll get to know myself better. I'll watch your videos. I'll blast a Lego song and I'll figure out how to leave an offering. Could you tell me how leave one, please? You can go outside and if it's like food or anything, just put like a little bit of food in there and like a little cup or bowl. Put it outside somewhere and just talk to the spirit. Give it your intentions, what you want. You don't want anything in your home. You know, start out with an offering. You know, it may not be a bad spirit. It may just be like a normal spirit that's maybe upset or angry. Some tobacco on the side next to the plate or bowl, and then it should be good. Start with that. I'm more of a Molten person. Just kidding. I've always heard Palo Santo is better for clearing. Thankfully, we haven't needed to use any of them like our ghost friends here. LOL. Yeah, Sage is more for balancing energies within the person that's using it. More for doctoring. Have I done any videos on little people? Yes. So search on the channel somewhere in there. But I have. Are there legendary weapons? Yes, there are legendary weapons. I would like to borrow the sword of Jesus Christ. That's all I gotta say. Let me borrow his sword. Just for a weekend. I'll give it back. If you ever visit a powwow out in Massachusetts area, I would be amazing to meet you in an honor. Thank you. Yes, I gotta go out there sometime. So there's a lot of places I gotta go, hang out and stuff, and go do some cool powwows. My life was saved by 3 spirits on the auction reservation. I think shapeshifters, horses, long story. Do skinwalkers ever help instead of harm? Yeah, some good ones out there. Probably shapeshifters. Am I gonna post a video tomorrow? Yes. Probably right after this, gonna get to filming. The beta was fire. Hell yeah. That was a really good game. Unfortunately, I have to go now. I need to get ready for work and take care of my fiance. She isn't feeling well. While praying for you, brother, and may the Great Spirit guide you and bless you and your family. Whatever. Thank you. Many blessings to you and your fiance. Hope she gets better soon. What do you do for a ritual or prayer for someone who has committed suicide? I prayed all day, yet I don't feel I have done enough for my friend's soul to cross over peacefully. She died yesterday. Oh, my condolences for that. Try giving an offering to give a little bit of extra stuff to it. Tobacco offering. Be good. Have I been out of body? Yes. Tell your bro to post videos. I don't talk to him no more. He does his own thing. Thank you for all the answers. I have a smidgen of Iroquois from the Mentis Mohawk ancestor who must have been the daughter of a great warrior like Jonah from here 300 years ago. Good night. Of course. Glad I could answer your questions. I have 2 knives, a buck 124 and a buck 120. How can I use them against evil? Also, could you advise me on how to leave an offering? Do I leave it there forever, or is there some way to remove it? I mean, like, let it kind of just, if you're doing food offering, let it sit there for like a day or 2, and then you can just empty out whatever's left. Yeah. Check out my how to make ash video. Teach you how to bless your blades. Cool. See Navajo cops, they probably have a Skinwalker unit. Yes. They have one that's like for more paranormal, but I don't know if they still have it or not. What else can I do to spread awareness on missing women and children on reservations? It's been something I've been trying to spread the word about. Just spread word about it, pretty much. They have their own sites and stuff like that. Websites and everything, official websites. People can donate, and so just share those links and spread awareness. Jesus Christ, swords come out of his mouth though. But it's just like, you have it, and then if it does, like, you know where I got this thing? Do I have a bag or other carrier keep offerings in? What offerings do you carry with you at all times? Mainly tobacco. We have like gourd boxes and stuff that we keep all our traditional stuff in. Yes. Are there rules against violence in Navajo teachings? What do the elders say, assuming it goes against the beauty way? Yeah. I mean, like, violence to protect your loved ones is okay, but violence that's unnecessary is kind of bad, so don't do it. Yes. Cool. Alright, everybody. Well, I'm probably going to go ahead and end this stream here. I got to go ahead and make some dinner and get started on the next video that's going to be coming out tomorrow on this one, and then I got to edit the other one for the second channel. So yes, go subscribe to Shanclen Shadow Lodge. That is my second channel. A lot less spooky stuff, but it's more of my production work that I do. So if anybody in the area needs some production work, let me know. I'm up for hire. I'm trying to grind. But yeah, be sure to like, share, and subscribe this channel if you guys enjoy all the stories and everything. And thank you all so much for joining the live stream. You guys are all awesome. I love the community that we've built here. Everybody's so amazing and awesome that we all have from across the world. We're all spreading kindness and love and understanding, sharing experiences from our own lives. We all go through some shit, you know, so yeah, glad that we all can spend a little time, spread some happiness and love with everybody. And yeah, I do have an Instagram at Clan Warrior SSP. So you guys can reach out to me there if you guys want. If you guys have any spooky stories, you guys can send it there, or at Shanclen Shadow Productions at gmail.com too. That's what's going to be tomorrow's episode. It's going to be more viewer submittal stories. I got a lot of them, so I'm trying to get through all of them. So thank you to everybody who submitted a story. If you guys are waiting on yours, there's a lot of them, so I'm trying to get through all of them. So my apologies if it's going to be a little bit late. Yes, but if you guys have any creepy videos you want to send me, you can send it to my Instagram, or you can send it to my TikTok at ShanclenSP. Like I said, we got new merch that dropped in the website, Boot to the Face. That came from the reaction video, so if you guys haven't seen that, go watch that. Pretty much, if you see a demon that's like crawling on the ground or looks creepy or scary, just kick it in the face, you'll be all right. So yeah, got all that merch on there too. If you guys want to become a member of the channel too, you guys can do that as well. And you guys get early access to the videos and other perks on there too. So you guys all rock. Thank you again to everybody who donated. Again, AB just sent another $10 donation. Thank you, Shanclen. Thank you for the donation. You guys all rock. And you guys all have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Look on it.